That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for two here, he says.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and throw for it. Flushed out right. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with two PATs. They got the two-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Ready? Go.
Final play of the half, Young.
He'll let this go deep for Collins.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Steve Young, his 3rd touchdown pass in this first half.
And the Patriots have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Now a give to Peterson running right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Again, Peterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop a shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. In motion is the tight end Gates. They'll roll him out right. And that's complete to Gates.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Got it. Ready? Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Go. Go. Go.
Running for it. Here's Peterson.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They'll drop the throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Call that a very strong gain of 24. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Montana. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Hopkins with a quick feet.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check up.
They'll try the middle with Peterson. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
On the set.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Check that. Check
They've
that.
been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you, and make sure they touch it.
79 Bronco. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18. Go.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Tag.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Check. Set up. Ready.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Young to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go now.
Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said the same. All I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
And the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is.
I came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A.